Letting go doesn't have to be hard. Whether you're grieving the loss of a relationship, grieving the loss of a loved one, or you're grieving the loss of the person you used to be because you're changing, it doesn't have to be difficult. Here's some tips to get you started. The number one step to letting go, and this one is the most important, is acceptance. Acceptance is hard for a lot of people, not because you're difficult or not because there's something wrong with you, but because of the fact that your human brain is actually designed to not accept things. Have you ever noticed that when you try to accept something, your mind wanders on it and you dwell upon it? This is normal. This is your brain trying to save yourself from an event that is no longer with you anymore. I want to let you know that you're stronger than that. Radical acceptance of everything within you, every thought, every time you miss this person, every time you get sad because you lost a loved one, every time you want to cling to a habit that no longer serves you. Radically accepting that you feel that way in the moment is the number one way to actually change it. It's the number one way to change it. You won't get anywhere unless you admit that you feel type of way. So the next time you have a craving to do something you don't want to do, or the next time you want to text that person, because I know, or the next time that you are sad because you lost a loved one, allow yourself to feel it. Remember, you may not be able to control how you feel, but you can control how you react to how you feel. Something that people struggle with, that's actually my tip for number 2, is reframing your mindset. It's very powerful to reframe what's going on up here so your outside world can look better. Now, I'm not telling you to be delusional because I know a lot of you are delusional. I'm delusional, you understand? But essentially, when things happen to you, you give them meaning, not the other way around. And that's what we really want. I'll give you a little scenario. Let's say I'm going through a breakup, which I kinda am right now, if I'm being real vulnerable with y'all. I can use this situation to become bitter, to become a person who I don't want to be. And I'm sure a lot of people do that. It's happened to me before. I'm sure it's happened to somebody watching this video. Or you can use this situation to grow and become a better person. And that's what reframing your mindset is about. It's about understanding that bad things, quote unquote bad things, because nothing is really bad or good, can happen to you. However, it's up to you to give it meaning to become a better person. You feel me? That's some real stuff. Taking things one step at a time, one day at a time, even if you have to 1 hour at a time, helps your brain focus and lock in on what you need to do at that moment. This helps you reframe your thoughts. And if you think I'm just spewing stuff, this is scientific evidence. You can look this up on Safari or Google or Yahoo if you really like that. I don't know. I want you guys to know that it's going to be difficult at first when you're letting go. It's going to be difficult, and letting go doesn't mean that you gave up. Letting go means that you gave up control to something or someone that you can no longer control. You can't control a human being. You can't control what they do, what they say, or how they act. The only thing you can control is yourself. So learning to let go, even when you're with someone, the art of detachment is crucial for getting to where you want to go in life. And that leads me to my next point. Shifting your focus onto something that you can genuinely control is one of the top tier things you can ever do for your life, no matter what. I'll give you a scenario to help you think about this. Let's say you're going through something. Let's say you're going through a breakup. Once again, I'm going through the breakup, so I gotta bring it up. You focus on what the other person is doing, what they could be doing, what you should be doing. You essentially give power to something that's out of your control. The only person that I can control, the only person that you can control is yourself. And understanding that you can control what you eat, you can control who you talk to, who you give your time to, who you give your energy to. That's the only way to win in this life. Everyone won't be right for you, but it's about how you navigate those relationships. Understanding that you can control who you talk to. You can control who has access to certain parts of you. Yeah, certain parts of you. You can control a lot of things that you feel like you can't, But the one thing that you can't control is somebody else or how you feel about certain situations. I want you to understand that you can control how you react to things too. Someone makes you angry, someone makes you upset. You can sit there in your silence, in your anger and frustration, and let it gradually fade away. I want you to know that you're loved. You know, you are loved throughout this process. And in letting go, it's such a difficult journey. But on the other side of it, you transform into a person that you didn't even know was there. You know, and that's the whole goal of life, is just transformation after transformation, peeling back the onion and layer after layer, right? And with that being said, Corey is out. I hope you learned some. Leave a like. All right, y'all. Peace out.